think it's a very dangerous standard to set that she should expect expensive and luxury gifts because in exchange for what? Whenever someone is doing that type of thing, that's a transaction. Okay. And if you're teaching your daughter that she needs to expect these things, then you also need to be teaching her that it's a transaction and that other party is going to expect a withdrawal at some point.
Oh, what you giving for what you getting? What is you giving for what you getting? All right, ladies. So let's take a look at this video that inspired this topic today. Women exposing
mothers with teenage daughters that are still in high school. Stop brainwashing your daughter to believe that these young boys they're dating who are also still in high school and also still being taken care of by their parents are responsible to make sure that your daughter experiences things that you've never exposed her to as her parent. Yeah, you've never paid $400 and $500 for her plate. You've never taken her shopping at any luxury department stores. So how is this a requirement for anybody? That's your duty as a parent to expose your child to what you want them to be exposed to. Are we using our brains anymore? In high school, the only requirement you should have as a young woman in dating should be if that young man respects himself and respects you, fill him out and see what his goals and visions are for his life. See if he comes from a good family, and most definitely see if he got a good mother. Do you know how golden it is as a young woman to date a man that has a good mother? That's golden. So mothers, there's a lot of things we can tell our daughters to have in place as a requirement when dating in high school, but food and materials shouldn't be it. That's your job. So stop trying to push it off on other people.
That last part. Teaching her to be financially independent is extremely important. So let me ask you, ladies, this: what do you think? What's the difference between like teaching standards, basic standards, and teaching a young lady to be entitled? I'll ask you, Dr. Lene.
I'm waiting to hear Noma's response, so I don't want to step on her toes. So this is what I would want to say is this is such a good conversation. I think that there is a balance, right? I think that sometimes I do believe that we raise our daughters and nurture our sons, right? And so I think that there is a medium space of teaching financial independence and teaching being able to take care of yourself, but also understanding that there's a covenant that a man should give you. I think that we have raised our daughters to be too strong, to be too financially independent, to be too much of a provider that they don't now know how to let a man come in and provide covenant. But so I think that there's a balance that we have to start teaching our daughters so that they're not so strong that they're like, I can do it by myself. I got it. I don't need you. But also, if you don't have a man, you should be able to take care of yourself.
Okay.